If you're in your 40s and you have nothing saved for retirement or you have very little saved for retirement, I know it's a real concern because I have conversations with people every single day who know they're behind and are looking for ways to fast track their savings for their retirement. But it is a good thing that you are aware of this now, as long as you take the steps necessary to actually fix this issue. And the reason why I say it's important for you to actually do something about it now is because I also have conversations with people in their 60s that do not have anything saved for retirement. But for them, at that point, there isn't a lot that they can do, and they are unfortunately stuck having to work until the day that they die. So for you, while yes, it would have been better to start this 20 years ago, you still have time to actually get moving and get started. But it's probably your last decade to be able to get started and get something moving without having to put in large amounts of money. Once you hit 50, once you hit 60, you're talking big amounts of money to catch up. If that's even an option, you might just have to keep working forever, which is not good. A lot of times people call and they're like, I know I should have done this sooner. I'm feeling so behind. Like, I know it's my fault. And focusing your time and energy on putting yourself down really does not do anything to help you at all, right? Except make you feel bad. And that does not put coins in our pocket. So let's not do that. Let's focus on the positive aspects of being in your 40s. One I mentioned earlier, which is that yes, while it is a bit late, you actually still have a good amount of time until you get to retirement age. So like if you want to coast until 60, 65, you can do that. And a lot can also happen in 10 years. So if your goal is to retire soon and you're committed to putting on a plan and funding it aggressively, you can do a lot in the next 10 years. While time is not your enemy right now, if you continue to sit on the sidelines and not actually do anything about your situation, it is going to be your enemy in the next few years. And I don't know about you, but like when I was in my 20s, it seemed like time was moving so slow. And once I hit 30, it just seemed like time just moves a lot faster. And so you may feel like, oh, 60 is so far away. It's not really. Second thing in your favor as your 40-year-old should be clarity. In your 20s, you're probably spending things that at the time seemed like they were really important, but looking back, they were just like wasted dollars, essentially. Let me know in the comments the thing that you wasted the most amount of money on in your 20s. For me, man, I spent so much money on Aldo shoes, and if I had taken that money and like put it into a brokerage account instead, I would have so much money right now. And so you have the superpower of experience where like you know that, hey, I used to spend all this money on XYZ, and now that I'm 40, I know that I don't need to do that. Either because you've experienced that and it's out of your system, or you are clear that that is not what is going to bring you the future that you want to have. It should be a lot easier for you to look at where you're spending your money and deprioritize the things that are not really helping you to ladder up to where you want to be, and start funneling those funds into accounts that actually will grow your money. So in the next 10, 15, 20 years, your money is doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is growing on its own without you having to work for it. The third thing in your favor should be more money. Do you have more responsibilities? Yes, absolutely. But if you look at how much you were making in your 20s and what kind of life you had, and if you're being honest, you can take the money that you have right now and make it work to actually move further for you. Now, I know that unfortunately the majority of people that are watching this are not going to actually listen, are instead going to be in the comments or get angry and share a whole slew of reasons why they cannot be the person that is prioritizing putting funds away in order for them to have a different life in the future. And here's the reality, you are 100% right. If you think you do not have funds to save for whatever reason, you are correct, and I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. But for the people that can step back and take the time to be honest and to recognize that nobody's coming to save you, and so no matter what the situation is, you have to figure out a way out of it. That all starts with being 100% honest about how much money is coming in, how much money is going out, and is it really being spent on the things that are really important to you and the things that are going to give you the life that you want. And if you're having a hard time just really sitting with that and being clear on what you're trying to accomplish, in this video I walk you through a few questions that if you can be honest and you can be real about what you're trying to accomplish and why, you will have an easier time making decisions that are going to lead you to a future that you want, not the future where you are 65, 70, 75 and having to work because you were not honest with yourself when you still had time in your 40s. I'll see you there.